What is up, guys? IndieGamerRetro here, and welcome to Cthulhu Saves Christmas for the PC. Trying to get into like a Christmas mood for this week, or this upcoming week technically. And this is the only Christmas game that I have, because it looks crazy. So you're playing as Cthulhu, who's trying to save Santa Claus, because reasons, I guess. So, yeah. Those left story these enemies. Actually, you know what? I just do it for the story, that's fine. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through Riley. Forgot how it's pronounced. I'm not familiar with Lovecraftian lore. All through Riley. Not a creature was fighting, no one in a fray. No stockings were hung by the chimney with care. They all had been naughty, no St. Nicholas there. Cthulhu was nestled all snug and non-Euclidean space, visions of destruction lighting up his cold face. Out of the altar there arose such a clatter that Cthulhu toppled out of bed to see what was the matter. There shall be no more poetry in my game, narrator. What? I promise nothing. But what's this? A present? From Santa? This cannot be. Goodness knows I've been anything but good this year. And yet it was a present, and it did have a tag indicating that it was from Santa. Cthulhu opens the present. Yark, what foul sorcery is this? A dark mist envelops Cthulhu, stripping his power away from him. Oh. Not my power, it's one of my favorite things. Without my power, how am I supposed to destroy the world? No, this shall not stand. I shall have my revenge. I will not rest until the blood of Santa adorns my blade. What? Excuse me, but I do believe this is a family-friendly game. Do I look family-friendly to you? You do look kind of adorable, so... Baby? Plus the game is literally called Cthulhu Saves Christmas. And save it I shall. Santa has lost his marbles. He must be stopped. To the surface world, my quest for vengeance begins. Oh, he's so happy. Buttons? Oh, yes, keep playing. Oh. Okay, that was the triangle. Well, the Y button on my thing. Abilities. 100% physical damage reusable, 30% all. There's 20% dark damage insane. When in hyper, 240 dark. Okay, so you have like a almost like a limit break kind of thing. 8% heal, cures ailments, defend 40% taunt. Randomly chooses an insane ability or unused regular ability, cannot be unequipped. So, okay, so you just, I guess you use between one of these. 100% enrage, 30% earth damage, 60% air damage. Ally, 30% more damage against insane enemies, power ailment 5 turns. Okay. Sword unworthy of the great Cthulhu. Doesn't cover as much as it should. That does nothing. Lance Tentacle. You have HP, power, speed, healing, and ailment. I guess healing might be like a regen effect, and ailment is probably like status resist. Nutritional but tasteless. Ew. Can be used once, and then they're disabled. Use the defend command like rest to recharge your character. Okay. Gain a hyper point each turn when a character reaches their max hyper amount. They go into hyper mode. Skill is transformed to do more damage, target more enemies, or have no effects. All the hyper effects. The ability menu outside combat. Combination of the character has special Unite ability that can use only once per battle. Unite abilities gain 10% charge each turn, reaching maximum power at 100% on the 10th turn. Using Unite while hyper gives an extra 20% charge. Extra charge cannot exceed the normal 100. Okay. Sometimes their own abilities, characters can also use items. Items recharge at the start of battle, but can't be recharged mid-battle. Items are shared by the party. Gain new items from the treasure chest and from working in your... What? Relationship level. Oh, God. Don't forget to equip your items. I'm Kim. Normally, losing all HP knocks a character out for the rest of the battle. Usually, but not always. The character has the Unstoppable buff, They can survive with negative HP. This is called Desperation Mode. Damage is increased by 50%. If a character is still in Desperation Mode at the end of their turn, they get knocked out. Heal quickly or go out with a bang. Cthulhu can inflict insanity on enemies. Insane enemies will take a little extra damage, more from dark abilities, and also deal a little more damage. Insane enemies have their elemental resistances reversed. Also, certain ailments are more effective against insane enemies and vice versa. Not fighting the League of Christmas Evil, spend time with those around you for profit. As Cthulhu spends time with people, they will give him free stuff, and his relationship level with them will increase. Higher, I guess it would be maybe just relay. I guess relationship levels with individual may unlock additional opportunities, spend time with them along with more rewards. Okay. Now, sometimes enemies resist ailments. It's not random. For example, if you want to stun an enemy, you need to lower their stun HP to 0. This means that if an ailment ability doesn't work, it's not a waste, since it makes it easier for the next ability to succeed. Enemies gain resistance as they recover from ailments, so it becomes harder and harder to inflict the same ailment on them. Okay, stun. Skip a turn. 35% damage penalty. Take damage every turn. Attack allies last a turn. Take 50% more damage from the next hit. All hits receive taunt. Will target the attacker if possible. 25% damage penalty on attacks that hit multiple targets. Okay. Power affects damage of your abilities. Speed, frequency of turns. Healing affects the powers of your healing abilities. Okay. Ailment affects the infliction powers of ailments and resistance. Okay. So it's like your status effect, like that you cause to them and your resistance against them. Okay. A potion. Heal 100 HP. Okay. Whoops. Oops. Okay, I can hold down the A button and run. Ooh. On the beachy shore bordered by the cliffs of insanity, Cthulhu spots a maiden beset by horrible monsters. Tutorial battle approaches. Base Tutorial 1. Recharge items hyper. Oh, I just did that shit. And make sure you have powerful ability ready to take advantage of hyper mode. Oh, well, shit, that was easy. 2 XP. Woot. Thank you. Oh, my gingerbread. You're Cthulhu, right? Just look at me. These tentacles and wings don't lie. I know granting boons is not in your nature, but I'm sure you'll make an exception for... I need your help. Hard pass. Don't get your tinsel in a twist. I just need a teensy tiny favor, and I'll be sure to make it worth your while. I doubt that, but continue. I am the Snow Maiden, Crystal Claus, defender of the Winter Highlands and spreader of holiday joy. I need your help to rescue my grandfather, Santa Claus. You're kidding, right? Have you seen the title of this video game? She's not kidding. The League of Christmas Evil has kidnapped Santa Claus. Just pay the ransom fee and be done. They don't want money, they want Santa out of the way so they can take over the holiday for themselves. They've been sending anti-presents, packages that when opened give the recipient the opposite of what they most desire. Must be why I felt my power draining. If they were powerful enough to kidnap Santa, it must be packing some serious firepower. Since your name is literally in the title, you have to be super strong, right? True, I am indeed mighty even when operating at less than optimal levels. God, he looks so happy. Help me rescue Santa, I guarantee that you'll be permanently on Santa's good list. No more coal, actual presents. And if I were to wish for the power to destroy the world, I'll make sure it's granted. What? Really? Santa's going to give me the power to destroy the world? That feels off-brand. He might have reservations, but I'm sure when I explain to him what happened at the beginning of Cthulhu Saves the World, he'll be fine with it. You have a deal. I shall save Christmas, only to destroy. Wow, this is so dumb. Cthulhu and Crystal Claus have joined forces. Ooh, party. Basic wand. Basic wand, not your basic wand. Okay. 5 power, 5 speed, 5 healing. Okay. Better upgrade this fast. That's nothing. Oops. Simple riding cloak. 5 to power, speed, healing, and ailment. And I guess at the bottom, that's resistance to those things. So it's like resistance to like attack, and then I guess fire, wind, Maybe dark or insane. I almost said insanity. Insanity. Ice and earth. Chill. 150% ice damage. Next stun on target is 50% stronger. Hot chocolate. 100% heal. 35 regen for the next turn. Wrap. 150% stun. No penalty versus insane. Good cheer. 30% regen for 3 turns. Oh, what is this? Party defend 20%. Recharge self. Oh. Does he have one of those? Oops. Pound. Yeah. Okay. 2. Running menu saving encounters. Yes, button. Okay, run fast. You go to other settings. Set running as default. Main menu. Adjust the thingies. Save often. If there's that. So a dangerous area. Encounter meter will fill up. When full, you will be attacked. If you press the confirm button quickly when a battle is about to start, you can avoid the battle. After defeating a certain number of enemies in a single region, the encounter meter will stop filling up, allowing you to explore freely. Also get some bonus XP when you clear out all the enemies in an area. Feeling bloodlusty or just want more XP, you can start a battle manually from the main menu. Do the bare minimum, destroy everything in sight or anything in between. The choice is yours. Treasure. Oh my god. Each character can equip 4 regular abilities and 1 recharge ability. The remaining 3 slots, your insanity abilities. Sanity abilities aren't chosen, but pop up randomly if you don't have equipped. To level up, you'll gain more abilities, including some that only have a chance to appear as insanity abilities. Don't like the current insanity ability set? Whenever you recharge your abilities, the game re-rolls for new insanity abilities. One more thing, now that you have 2 characters in your party, you can use unite abilities. Okay, thingy. But a week, the longer the battle progresses, the more powerful they become. A 10% charge each turn, maxing out 100% charge characters in 10th turn. Ability while hyper gives an extra 20% charge beyond the listed amount. It's like you use it 2 turns later. Charge cannot exceed unit's ability 100%. Charge can be used for more powerful unites earlier in the battle. We'll return to scheduled battle. Oh. Go to unite. Ice and fire damage. Okay. Pain Pill, the item bestows a buff that lets you survive a fatal blow. So I have to equip that? No. How does this work? I just run around until... Okay, thingy fills up. That seagull only flies near land at the power for earth magic. Okay, so weak to earth with an attack, and not sure where that is. Tank castle attempt gone horribly wrong. Weak to ice, maybe fuse? Something. Okay. Learn Plague. Oh, 50% poison. No new abilities. Ooh, all that stuff. Okie dokie. Nope. Continue that. Strong wine. Weapon for crystal isn't actually that strong. It's like triple the freaking power, double the speed, quadruple the healing, and double the ailment. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Essentia. Sometimes the essence of a video game comes alive and tries to kill you. Okay. Shadow Sword. Boosts dark damage. Ooh, a new weapon. Damn. Triple the power too. Double almost triple the speed. I lose a little bit of healing and then gain almost triple the ailment. Dark damage plus 20%. Capable of slicing even shadows. It looks like I'm hitting like repeat enemies and shit. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. I guess I can go ahead and just finish out these battles. Because looks like I'm just getting the same things over and over again. I guess if I find something new, I'll just show it. Like these. What are these? Arctic Beast and Apex Predator. You big bully. Okay, and it looks like your HP recharges at the end of combat. It's like in whatchamacallit that I'm playing right now. A Chain to Echoes. Okie dokie. More new stuff. Elemental. Which element? You'll never tell. Okay. Alrighty, that was the last one. Another 96 XP. Fireball. Roll 130% fire damage. Ooh. Cures all may do something. He actually picked up something. Let me do... Is I have to have that one on. That one, I guess. And she got something else? She got a couple of things, didn't she? Yeah, she got that. When 70% ice damage, stun 50%. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, I could just replace this then. Okay, that just does stun. That's stun and freeze. What does that do? Cures may recharge one ability. Now I can just wander freely. Fur robe. Armor for crystal is better than nothing. Okay. 5 max HP and 10 resist physical, fire, poison or insanity, and earth, and then 20 to ice, 15 to wind. Ooh, hello. Jack Frost, you're the one who is up to snow good. Oh my god. Release my grandfather. Ho ho ho, the League of Christmas Evil has lived in the shadow of that old coot for far too long. Now it's our time to shine. By shine you mean the Japanese word for to die? Then you are correct. It's a JRPG. You have to admit some of the players are familiar with melodramatic Japanese battle cries. I don't have to admit anything. That's the point. With the big man out of the picture, I'm in charge. You talk big. But this is early in the game? But this early in the game even? There's no way that you have the stats to back that up. See, we're not even on a tutorial. God, this is so dumb. I'm a tutorial boss? That cannot be. Where was I? Okay, insanity. Okay, that is stun, disarm, poison, charm, enrage, vulnerability. Vulnerable even. But the important element is insanity. Make an enemy insane, it'll take more damage from dark attacks and deal slightly more damage. Insanity always succeeds, but other ailments aren't guaranteed. You may need to multiple attempts to wear down enemy's ailment HP. Stun skips a turn, disarm lowers attack, poison takes damage each turn. These ailments are easier to inflict with the enemy sane. Charm attacks allies, vulnerable lowers defense, and rage lowers AoE damage and is easily taunted. Ailments are easier to inflict against insane enemies. One last thing, each time you inflict an ailment on an enemy, the enemy gains ailment HP for that ailment, making it harder to inflict again. See, are you done? So boring. Just doing my job. Don't be sad, narrator. I'm sure with the power of the tutorial of ailments, we're sure to win this battle. Ho ho ho. Enough tutorializing. Let's fight. Ooh. Okay, weak to insane, poison. That's it. The hell did I say that was? I forgot already. Invulnerable? I guess stun invulnerable. Give me those other things out of the way. Ooh, haha. Nope. 210, 12 even. XP. Like a level and a quarter. Level up. No new abilities. That's fine. Cannot believe I lost to a tentacle man and Santa's little brat. We slayed you, don't you forget it. Enough idle chat. Tell us about the League of Christmas Evil. Ho ho ho, you are too weak to deal with the other 6 members of the League of Christmas Evil. Tell us which League Manor has Santa Claus. Never, you're just gonna have to interrogate all of them yourself. Them all yourself, even. There's no chance the next League villain we fight has a clause, is there? Players who spend good money on this game would be rather disappointed if that was the case. Probably got this game in one of those 10 million games for a penny bundles. Let them be disappointed. Since I've been defeated, I might as well give you a tip. You'll never rescue Santa unless you master the power of relationships. Don't you mean relationships? It's my game. I'm from Riley, Terrible Pun State. Jesus Christ. Spend time with different people in town to improve your relationships and get cool stuff. I like cool stuff. Defeat the other Christmas League Evil members, forge lasting relationships with others, and you'll just may rescue Santa. Whatever, you can't tell me what to do. If I rescue Santa, it'll be on my own terms. What's this feeling? Oh, I see. I'm being summoned away to a different RPG franchise. Hee-ho! What? That's over with. Let's head to Christmas Land. What in the shit? Welcome to Christmas Land. The Christmas is... Oh my god, what? The Christmas is... Oh, fuck. The best place on Earth. Fhtagn? What? I practically feel the goodwill towards men seeping into me. I'll get Blizzard on finding our next Christmas League of Evil target, but it could take me a while. It'll take a week. It will always take a week. You're the narrator. That leaves you with plenty of free time to take in the sights and make friends. I will forge unbreakable relationship bonds with others, only for my own dark purposes. In doing so, you'll discover that the love of Christmas was inside you all along. Everyone else will go insane and their tormented spirits will make my tummy happy. Either way, it'll be fun. Book to a room at one of the nicest places in town. Here, let me show you. Chris will take Cthulhu to his hotel room. Not bad, minion. This room will suffice. It's a little loud. Turn it down a little bit. What should I do with the rest of my day? Time to go to sleep. It's not even noon yet. Doesn't matter. One activity a day. Them's the rules. You're not the boss of me. Cthulhu feels incredibly tired and decides to go to bed. Oh, he's so cute when he's sleeping. I wonder what will happen if I stick his hand in a bowl of water. You bitch. It's now Christmas Eve the 2nd. What? This feels wrong. What? Okay, it's one of these things. Like in the later Persona games, you have to pick an activity to do for the day, to hang out with whoever, and you get a thing. A shield wand. She just got a wand. Technically, he got a sword too. Fencing sword, enchanted tunic, snow robe, fur tunic, big sword. Enchanted tunic or fur tunic? Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. Anya. God, I wish you would have told me, tell me like, whoops, what these things do. Because I got an enchanted tunic and a fur tunic. I don't know which one would be better. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and just do something. Yes, let me just do post office. Cthulhu decides to go to the post office. It's very busy. Welcome to the post office. How can I help you? You hiring? Of course, Christmas time is always our busiest time, so we're always looking for part-timers. What made you want to apply to the post office? Always loved mail. Reading mail, moving mail, sealing mail. Pfft. Me too, I'm quite the mailophile. Always been. Think you'll be a welcome addition to the team. Cthulhu has been hired by the post office. Just stop by whenever you've got some free time and we'll be sure to put your talents to good work. Here you go, don't forget to wear the official uniform. Cthulhu got an enchanted tunic. This armor for Cthulhu gives him the unstoppable buff at the start of combat. Okay, what was the other one? I got a bomb? What the fuck? A fur tunic. Let's go to the soup kitchen. Welcome, my brother, to our humble refuge to the downtrodden. Here, take this seat by the fire. Don't mind if I do. Let me pour you out a bowl of stew. Give it a try. I made it myself. Not bad. Give it up a kick. Yes, this will do. Now, if you excuse me, I'll need to attend the others. Take your time. I'll just help myself to another bowl. Cthulhu, what are you doing here? Just enjoying a comfy chair and a good food at non-existent prices? What are you doing here? Helping the poor and the needy. That's what this place is for, not for moochers like you. I'm no moocher. I'm just eating food without paying for it. That's good business sense. That's the very definition of moochery, you big moochy moocher. Tread carefully. You wouldn't want to say anything you'll regret later. I know just a solution here. You're going to pay back this establishment for the food you took. Fine. How much does one bowl of soup cost? $10? They don't need money. They need volunteers. You're going to come back here tomorrow and help out. Cthulhu help out for free? That's ridiculous. Show up here again or else I'm crashing this game. You wouldn't dare. Oh, wouldn't I? I had one array out of bounds error and this whole video game will end. Saves deleted, game over. Fine. For the good of the players, I will give in to your ridiculous demands. Cthulhu sees a pile of clothing next to a take me sign. Cthulhu got it for a tunic. More defense against the cold. How many times can I do this? Warm soup. Okay, so now I can just compare. Got a fur tunic, enchanted tunic. Oh wow, that's a lot better. That's 10 HP. That adds resistance to like everything practically. Adds 10 to physical fire, wind, earth, 20 ice, and another 5 to that. But from that, I lose 5 ice, but I gain another 5 to physical fire, wind, and earth. Okay. Can I reset? How do I reset? Hold on. Okie dokie, I'm back. Okay, so I can skip fur tunic and just go straight for enchanted. So I did this already. Okay. You save. Shield boom. Fencing sword. Big sword. We do fencing sword at the mall. Cthulhu decides to go to the mall. Mall proves to be quite busy, but Cthulhu fails to find any items that interest him enough to merit a purchase. Cthulhu sees an office door with help wanted sign on it and decides to go in. I'll be straight with you. We're short on help and I can't afford to be picky. I feel like I should be picky with you. Damn. I completely understand. I need you to handle mall Santa duties today. Ask the kids what they want for Christmas. Say ho 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 a lot. You know the drill. Tell them you've got a cold if they ask about your appearance. Yeah, I got that weird cold that gives you face tentacles. Cthulhu gets dressed in the mall Santa clothes. Surprisingly, they fit perfectly. Aw, that's adorable. Boy comes up and stands in front of Cthulhu. Ho ho ho, boy, what would you like for Christmas? Don't worry about my looks. I have the flu. Wouldn't you like to sit on Santa's lap? Beat it, kid. The boy leaves. Girl approaches. Merry Fhtagn to you, little girl, and what would you like Santa to bring you for Christmas this year? The light from the girl's eyes dims as she begins to drool. Oh my god. Cthulhu's so god. What the... Many children later, day comes to a close. Gotta love with you, man. You're the worst mall Santa I've ever set eyes on. Thank you. Hysterical calls from parents up 50% from last year. Last year wasn't great. Who am I kidding? It's not like anybody else wanted a job. Here's your paycheck. Cthulhu got a fencing sword. Weapon of Cthulhu adds the disarm ailment to his slash ability. Oh, nice. Not to get any better employees anytime soon. So come back anytime if you want to make a few bucks. Growing Tentacle. What was the other sword day? Expedition. The Bar Cthulhu discovers a lead on a cool expedition. Cthulhu sends Crystal to go complete it. Crystal returns. Went off Christmas Land and took a bus to Innsmouth. Had a good feeling. I get the reference. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. That's how they do expositions and shit. That's awesome. This area is famous for unholy abominations. But I tried my best. The result, we were able to get it. There was one inn that really stood out. Booked a room with faith. Inside was a treasure I'd never seen before. A big sword. The job was a big success. You got a big sword. This weapon Cthulhu is very big and very sword. What in the absolute shit? Okay. Fencing sword. Big sword. Ooh, damn. 27, 25, 30, 30. Okay, so it takes 10 healing off and adds it to ailment. It's got more speed. You would think it would have less speed for being a big sword. This adds disarm. Fence by a fence and air fence. Okay, so I need big sword. It means there's higher power, higher speed, higher ailment. I'm not actually healing, so I don't really need healing. Okay. Okay, give me big sword. Okay, he is very sword. Shield 1. Okay, so I don't need fur tunic. I don't need fencing sword. So I can get like shield 1, bomb, snow robe. Guess I can do shield wand. Or yeah, so I don't need mall or soup kitchen. The movies, post office. Well, I did technically post office. I got a whatever the shit I got from the post office. Got a strong one from the post office. Okay, so I guess I can do movies and then crystal. Spend time with the movies. Snow robe. Cthulhu decides to go to the movie theater. Cthulhu, I didn't expect to see you here. I have a few free movie ticket vouchers you're welcome to have. Cthulhu receives 4 movie ticket vouchers. Each one is valid for any movie here. Since you've never been here before, let me tell you all about it. This hallowed institute used to be one of Santa's workshops, but when he moved to his current place, it went into disrepair. But then a plucky young entrepreneur bought out the place and turned it into a full-time cinema. Best part, they only play Christmas movies. That's the best part? Fhtagn, I don't know. Why do you even come if you don't like Christmas movies? Boredom mostly. What else was I going to do? Something productive? What's playing today? It's a version of the Christmas Carol where all the characters are played by dogs. Dogs! Too late to back out now. Cthulhu and Crystal watch the dog movie. Inside the theater, Cthulhu finds a discarded shopping bag and loots the contents. Cthulhu got a snow robe. Armor from Crystal boosts her ice damage. That was even worse than I expected, and I expected abysmal. I thought they'd at least dub the dogs. Dub dogs. 2 hours of barking. Lisa learns a new method to drive someone insane. Don't give up on the theater just yet. Most of the movies are better than that Trek. I don't believe you, but it's not like I have anything better to do. Besides seeing my grandfather in Christmas? Yeah, but there's no hurry there when there are more terrible Christmas movies that remain to be seen. Okay, that's what, 3 times? And I got an armor from her. I think she already picked up an armor and a weapon, but that's fine. Oh damn, that's a big jump too. Extra 20 HP, an extra 5 physical, insane, 10 ice, and 5 earth. That's not bad. Sharp tentacle. Fur tunic was like something else tentacle. But he doesn't have a tentacle thing. Crap, what was that other kitchen one? What was it? Oh. Cthulhu feels the pressure on his head as if someone is trying to smother him with a pillow. This is in fact what is happening. Wakey wakey, Baba. Oh, chicken! Murdoch, get off me! Wake up, Cthulhu. I found someone who knows where the League of Christmas Evil member is hiding. This is Baba Yaga. Why do I know that name? I'm Baba Yaga-chan. Pleased to meet you, boss. League of Christmas Evil is in the last place to expect. It says its very own toy workshop. When the cat's away, the mice will play. I only do chicken metaphors. When the chicken's away, the chicken will play? Makes sense. Chicken are on vacation, so they're having a good time and playing. Not particularly relevant, though. So, the new girl with the chicken on your head. What is a chicken on your head? I like chickens. That's it? I'm a trendsetter. Everyone will be wearing a chicken on their head next season. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga, I think I've heard of you. Aren't you supposed to be a lot older? I'm actually a 1,000-year-old witch. I just look like a child. Seriously? No, that's nuts. Anyone who tells you that is covering for something, what you see is what you get. Indeed. Thanks for the lead. Let's go to Santa's workshop tomorrow. I'm coming with. How do you think we need to take some kid? And a chicken. Don't be dissing Cluck Cluck. Mark. So stupid. On our quest, we can handle things just fine by ourselves. That's where you're wrong. Baba Yaga and Cluck Cluck have joined your party. I hate it when he does that. In combat, Baba can gain chicken power. Using a chicken move will spend all chicken power in order to boost the ability's power. At 100% chicken power, chicken moves are twice as effective, and 200%, 3 times as effective. Use the power of chicken wisely in order to save Christmas. She wants to join in the noble quest to rescue Santa. I say the more the merrier. I don't want to rescue Santa. He can stay out of the picture forever for all I care. Look at me, I'm Santa. I'm a big fat stupid head. What? Surely you can't mean that. Santa's been stiffing me on presents for years. I'm going to find him and make him give me what's rightfully mine, with interest. I've changed my mind. Baba Yaga, let's make the big man pay. You got it, boss. I feel like I'm losing control of the narrative. Tell me about it. Now Christmas Eve the 7th. That is so weird. Just a few days ago, this place was bustling with happy sound of elves hammering, sewing, and otherwise building toys. Fortunately, the Elvish Union has a strict no Santa, no work policy. As soon as Santa was kidnapped, they all abandoned their posts. Good guys have loyal followers. Santa's just a no-good capitalist piggy slave driver. Providing all the milk and cookies anyone could want is hardly the action of a slave driver. Whatever he is, he's my meal ticket to getting my powers back. We'd better search the place. Maybe we'll find some leftover toys. I doubt it. The place looks cleaned out. Was that Cluck Cluck? You smell trouble. The little known fact that chickens have an amazing sense of smell. One that rivals the fiercest bloodhound. Yeah, I don't think that's true. Besides a regular assortment of random encounter monsters, Cluck Cluck says she detects the presence of 12 bad little boys. The Yule lads. They'll be eyeing Granddaddy's Christmas kingdom for years. They'll be eyeing a new kingdom soon. A black eye. Guess what was the other thing? Guess I don't want that or that. Or that. No, I needed that. Okay, she just picked up a weapon, and I just got her another armor. He got a weapon and an armor. So let me get this. This, I guess? Yeah, let me get that. Do another movie one, that's fine. But back to the movie theater. I knew you'd come back. Nothing good was on TV. Well, we're in for a treat today. It's a romantic comedy about an ornament designer and a young mall Santa who travel through time. Seen it? No, you're thinking of the original. Remake just came out today. Let's get this over with. Cthulhu and Crystal watched the movie. That was not awful. What are you talking about? It was amazing. I love the scene where they have to hide in the closet from their future self, and it turns out that he brought mistletoe. How about the scene where their kid from the future starts a chain reaction that wins them the luge race? I thought the original was better. Yeah, but the time's the old fogey. The original wasn't even in color. Perhaps, but you have to admit that the tap dancing was very impressive for individuals with only 2 legs. Have you seen tap dancing with more legs? You don't want to know what I've seen. So many legs, so many shoes. It still feels loud. You just try knocking it down again. I'll stick with my movies, thanks. As Cthulhu leaves the area, he steps onto something painful. Cthulhu got a sharp tentacle. Accessory for Cthulhu boosts his stats and taunts enemies. Okay, so I did all this already. Okay. Just did all this. Okay. You picked up the big sword, that's awesome. You got the enchanted tunic, and a sharp tentacle, more likely to be targeted by enemies. Damn. Okay, so I lose 5 speed and healing, but that's fine. I gain 25 health, 30 more power, 30 more ailment. You got... Okay, yeah, you got that already. Pestle. Pressures ingredients and enemies. Okay. Plain dress. Has a sweet spirit. Plain egg. Baba is you. Chicken is win. What the fuck? And what kind of chicken powers you have? Biting wins, 150% win damage to all. Chicken feed. Self 100% heal, 50% chicken power. Power element for 3 turns. Rotten egg. 50% poison for 1. Mortar combat, 125% physical damage. Gawk, all 50% stun chicken. Cooped up 50% defend, plus 50% chicken power recharge. Okay. Charming smile. No one knows why it's so happy. Oh, that was easy. Okay. Nope. Eh. Sorting. When dual wielding isn't enough. Damn. Eh. You got a poison mist. Item afflicts poison on an enemy. And I guess I can just put it on. Ball. Not to be confused with the ball. Okay. I just came from this way. God damn it. Okay, level up. Hot brew gets stronger when cornered. I'm curious, elements from one ally. Okay. Nope, I need this. Let me do this, then I can do that. And then that. Did I exit? Yes, it is. Okay, I don't want that. Did I exit too? Yes. Ooh, but dead end. Aha. Stone testing, weapon for Baba booster physical damage. And increase another physical damage by 20%. 15 to 30, 35, extra like 20 power, 20 speed, 15 healing, 25 ailment. Okay. Okay, that looks like all the thingies that I'm fighting so far. I guess I will meet you back when I'm done. Ooh, this one's new. Cyber Elf feels like it should be in a different game. This is also the last one. Okay, 429 XP. And they also gained a level. There are 11. That's nice they added that feature in there. That way I can just kill everything like towards the beginning and then I can just kind of just explore afterwards. That's neato. I have no idea where I'm going. Treasure. Ah, no. Nope. How the hell do I get that other thing? Up this way? Yes. Tinker Dress. Baba increases her proficiency with items. Oh. Eh. Damn, extra. Grab the physical insanity and wind, as well as an extra 15 HP and item power with 50%. The girl who loves gadgets. Okay. This way. This way? Santa has abandoned you all. If you want any toys, you're going to have to bow to us, y'all. You don't get any points for rhyming with all y'all. Rhyming all with y'all. You rat, Santa hasn't abandoned us, he's been kidnapped. No, I'm Dragon. Rat is over there. Huh? Hi there. Sent out of the picture, we decided that it was time to go global. And what's more global than China? Our Icelandic names were so hard to pronounce for the rest of the world. Everybody knows the animals of the Chinese zodiac. Wait, so that means one of you is named Chicken? Rooster, actually. Chicken would be better. Call yourselves whatever you want. Release the jolly old man to us or perish. Those 12 of us and only 3 of you. You're the ones who are going to do the perishing. Actually, the game manager only allows 5 enemies at a time. 7 of you are going to have to sit this one out. Haha, no fair. And the Yule Cat gets a spot on the roster, so technically only 4 of the Yule lads get the fight. 4 of you and the cat versus 1 of me? I like those odds. Don't forget about us. Meat Thief steals meat, actually. Sniffer. Yule Cat. Dorsheimer. Liquor Lad, ew. Wow. Jesus. 2 levels, damn. Okay. This is still 100% charm. No new abilities. That was fucking sad. We beat the boss. Can't we have a rematch with the other 7 Yule lads? No, that would be needlessly repetitive. Chestnuts. Now that we've defeated you thanks to a game engine limitation, you must tell us where Santa is. He's not here, I can tell you that much. How ridiculous would it be for us to hide Santa in his own workshop? No, you're going to have to face the other 5 members of the Christmas League of Evil first. Give us the leftover workshop toys. We smashed them all to bits. Get out. Faced with the red-hot fury of Baba Yaga, the Yule lads flee the premises. Cthulhu, Crystal, and Baba all head back to town, discouraged but not defeated, and a new day dawns. Now Christmas Eve the 8th. What the shit? Good morning, boss. Cthulhu opens his eyes. This time he is not being smothered with a pillow. Can I ask you something, boss? Is it early in the morning? No. But it's about you. I'm listening. How did you get your own game? 2, actually, and there's also Cthulhu Saves the World. Oh, okay. Guess that was a prequel? Tried to pitch developers on Baba Yaga's Poultry Tycoon, but nobody's greenlighting it. No wonder, that's a terrible name for a video game. Look at Cthulhu Saves Christmas. Cthulhu is me, so it's awesome. Everybody likes saving things. And Christmas? Ka-ching! So it's all just one big money grab where you pick popular words and string them together? Not quite. You still need a great elevator pitch. Nobody wants to tycoon chickens, but a dating sim where everyone's a rooster or a chicken, that would sell. You use the same portraits for all the chickens, save money on asset production. Nobody would even notice. The right people would notice. Catch a name and non-existent budget and a bizarre concept of your tickets to a video game's superstardom. But I want my video game to be good. Sorry, I wasn't listening. My agent just landed me a starring role in a new pachinko game. I'll be going now, boss. Good talk. I think Melissa LaSalle from Cosmic Star Heroine is in town. Maybe she could offer some pointers. That's it for today. It's a voice from beyond demands you go to sleep. Christmas Eve the 9th. Oh my god. Okay. Eggy dress. Okay, so I don't need... What the shit? Oh, I got more stuff to do. Okay, I don't need... Wait, shield wand. Eggy dress. Okay, I don't need fencing sword. Feather pestle. I don't need fur tunics. I can skip those. And you probably get other stuff from doing them again. Clean wand. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and just call it here, guys. I might just mess with some of these off screen just to see what the items are. Compare the stats for them and see which ones I want to keep. And then when I actually start the next episode, I'll just do those. Because it looks like I can do 4 before it triggers the next plot device thing to happen. So I'll just go ahead and do that. Wow, this game is crazy. That's adorable. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. If anything, maybe this one? I don't know. I might just do that one just to see what the next item is. I don't know yet. Shield wand, clean wand, and... But yeah, I'll just, you know what, figure that out when I come back. Ooh, let me save it first. I'm going to go ahead and just take care of that when I come back. So until then, this is IndieGamerRetro on Cthulhu Saves Christmas. Later, guys.